and welcome to another AutoGuide.com of the Year competition.
Yes, Craig, and once again we are out here testing pickup trucks, and we've gathered together the latest and greatest for 2017. A tough bunch of trucks that can handle just about anything you can throw at them.
And hurl we did, pushing each of these rigs to its limit out here in the vast high desert of the American Southwest.
Yeah, over the last few days we have towed with these trucks, we've pushed them hard in the dirt, and we've even hauled ass.
All to evaluate 5 new or significantly refreshed pickups. So Steve, why don't you run down our competitors for this year?
Yeah, that's what's in the script, Craig. Don't tell me what to do. Starting things off is the Honda Ridgeline, which is all new for 2017, wearing more masculine styling and, as always, offering a bevy of clever features. Next up is the antithesis of that modified minivan, Ford's rugged F-150 Super Duty. Completely redesigned from the frame up, it's loaded with tons of fresh technology and mountains of torque. But the Nissan Titan ain't afraid of no Ford. The half-ton gas-powered version of this truck is new this year, promising to build on the already good reputation of the Titan XD. Strongly advocating for vehicular delinquency is another Ford this year, Dearborn's 2017 F-150 Raptor. With a second-generation high-output EcoBoost engine, 10-speed transmission, and some 13 inches of suspension travel, this truck is right at home here in the desert. Rounding things out this year, we've also secured a Toyota Tacoma TRD Pro. This little rig is a special off-road prep version of Toyota's top-selling midsize pickup.
And that's the one we're driving right now. This Tacoma features a 3.5-liter gasoline V6 that puts out 278 horsepower and 265 pound-feet of torque. And you know something? With that TRD exhaust, it doesn't sound too bad. It really doesn't.
No, you know, one of my favorite things is it sounds nice, but it's not too grating. It doesn't get old over time. So this V6, it's paired to either a 6-speed automatic, which is fine, doesn't really get in your way, or a 6-speed manual. So first of all, thank you Toyota for keeping the manual, but second of all, it's actually a good manual. It has these great notchy gates. It just feels really nice in your hand, and let's be honest, you can't beat a little pickup truck with a manual transmission.
This Taco also has Fox shock absorbers, a 1-inch suspension lift, and plenty of underbody armor plating, so it's really capable off-road. I was surprised.
Yeah, absolutely. It does really well off-road. And besides all that special stuff, just inherently, you know, it's a small truck, low weight, it's a good off-road vehicle. But one of my favorite things about this TRD Pro specifically is that on-road, it doesn't really get too rubbery. It actually has a really nice on-road feel. And then when you get off-road, it's pretty capable. The suspension eats stuff up. Now, there are certainly some problems with this truck though, and one of them I have to call out is just the power from this V6. You just feel like you're always really ringing it out. Exactly. The RPMs are always at 5 grand if you want that power. And worst of all, we put a 2,000 pound trailer on this truck and it just felt gassed. Dynamically, it felt fine. The trailer wasn't pushing the truck around, but the engine was working so hard to get it moving. And that's especially surprising considering this truck is rated at about 7,000 pounds. I can only imagine putting 7 grand on here. This engine would not do well.
And another downside, and I'm sorry, I've complained about this before.
So have I, Craig, don't worry.
It's the seating position.
Yeah.
These buckets are terrible. They're so low to the floor and they offer no support. The steering wheel, you can't get it to the spot you want it. Toyota, you guys can do better than this, so much better.
Yeah, and on top of all that, rear drum brakes, Toyota, that's kind of questionable.
Who the does that?
I know. But still, there is no other midsize truck on the market that competes with the Tacoma when it comes to heading off-road. And the smile on my face means that this fun but flawed machine still has a chance of being named the 2017 AutoGuide.com Truck of the Year.